Girls are built for preservation and men for endurance. Exactly why men should work out and women shouldn't. Wide hips on a girl used to mean fertility, and now it means the opposite. Gym girls age like bread, which is absolute bull, because if you take care of your body, you age like fine wine. I've quite literally seen people who have fantastic physiques, and when they tell me their age, they're like, wait, really? Pretty much anything, if you take care of it, it will last the long run. And look, honestly, the way I see it, I don't care if you're brick or thick. Either way, you're good, as long as you're a good soul. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/NotHowGirlsWork, which I just realized is another one of the ones I haven't really done in a while. Well, give or take 3 weeks at this point. But if you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up the most internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Also, if my voice sounds a little weird today, I got some crap in my throat, but at least I'm not making cat hairball noises, you know, the good old crippling sad over the fact that my 19M girlfriend, 18F, isn't a virgin. My girlfriend had unprotected us twice with her ex when they were dating, and it makes me feel very insecure, as we haven't had that or anything yet. I feel like in some way, because of this, she will always be bonded to him because of oxytocin, because she was a virgin before she met him, and I will never be anything or the best, or she will never forget about him, and it's making me want to, do that bad thing. You know, I kind of think that if you think this whole bonding thing is how everything works, you got no business being in a relationship, and I kind of think she should be running for the hills, because I know for a fact I'm not the only one thinking that. Being upset because your significant other is not a virgin when you started dating them is like being upset you didn't get to the comment section fast enough to type first. How long were you in labor? Labor? Seriously? My wife was 53 hours in labor. She got a bed, a bath, a food, great packs, happy gas, attention, an epidural, and finally some anesthetic while she had a C-section. I got a lino floor to sleep on, not that I got any sleep, no bath to relax, no substances to take, no food, and when I want on my feet massaging her back, I had the most uncomfortable chair that was designed by Satan himself to sit in. No one cares about the real workers during labor. It is us dads. Oh yes, and which of what were you doing was the exact same thing as the person who was quite literally pushing a human being out of their body? Yeah, it must have been real tough for you sitting in that chair, waiting and all and that stuff. Let me guess, you had a video game console going on, did you? At least did you bring another controller for your missus? Because if you're acting like this and pouting this kind of thing, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say you did not. And I take a wild guess and say you probably weren't stuck in a bed or anything with tubes hooked up to you and a human being in the process of being evacuated from your systems. Yeah, must have been a major tough struggle for you, huh? She says no step one time and you pull your pants back up. You are an F. Ah yes, you know, because it's gay to respect consent. Oh, hey, what's that? You deleted it because this reflected back on you negatively? No shit! To the girl who called me a loser and said I was trying to show off because I said you should read Tolstoy's epic War and Peace, I wasn't aware that reading something was suddenly a huge achievement. The fact that I wanted you to read it meant that I believed you were the rare type of woman who would endure such a lengthy piece of literature. The irony is that later in another thread, I saw you talking about how you read all of the Harry Potter books before you turned 12. It is plainly obvious to see that you view the arts in the most superficial way possible. There is no way I would ever date someone like that. To all of the other girls who haven't responded or have been a bit timid in their replies, please don't take this post in the wrong way. As you see, I didn't tag any of the women who wronged me on this post, and I will always respect your decision, no matter how misguided it may be. As you can tell, my interests are mainly in the high arts, and I can guarantee you that at the very least you will end up having a very compatible and knowledgeable friend. Look, just because you read a lot of words, know a lot of words, read a lot of books, and or have a profile picture of a freaking philosopher, that don't mean you're big-brained. Am I the antagonist for telling my girlfriend's sister that getting pregnant isn't hard? Yeah, you know, that's pretty obvious there. Yeah, definitely, 100%, without a doubt. But we're gonna read the rest anyway. So I know for a fact, a lot of people I've heard and seen in a lot of different places saying, yeah, we've been trying for a long time. Girlfriend's sister is one of those baby-crazy women who is only capable of talking about babies. Even girlfriend agrees with this and frequently says that she finds her annoying 90% of the time. Whenever she is around, which is quite often as her and girlfriend are quite close, all she does is talk about babies, how she's been trying to have a baby for almost 2 years and is frustrated, etc. Both me and girlfriend agree that she gets so enraged and bitter when she talks about babies and constantly brings up other people in their family who were able to get pregnant straight away. Now personally, I don't believe infertility is the real issue, at least not the way my girlfriend's sister thinks it is. I know some people are born sterile and they can't do anything about it. A 2-second Google search will show you that pregnancy happens pretty effortlessly sometimes, even though I can't say that, and no nut being present. Lots of women had babies in their 50s, so I don't see how a 27-year-old should have any issue getting knocked up. If a woman in her late 50s can still have babies, it's just all so stupid. Anyways, I always keep my mouth shut about this around her, but I couldn't hold it in any longer 2 days ago. She wasn't talking directly to me as they were chatting about this in the living room, but I could hear everything from where I was anyway. I said something along the lines of, if dumb teenagers can pop out babies without even having peckers in VS, then she must not understand how it works to be failing at it this hard. Not exact words. Girlfriend gave me a look that's like, shut up, bite your tongue, but the sister responded saying, I have no clue what I'm talking about. So I told her to seriously look it up. I told her about a case where a woman got pregnant from using a tissue her boyfriend used to clean himself off. And infertility when you're as young as 27 sounds like a made-up thing to sell expensive treatments to desperate couples. This is when stuff started and kinda hit the fan, as she visibly got pissed off and started yelling at me, telling me TSDFU. Girlfriend was silent the whole time and kinda shaking her head. After the sister left, girlfriend said I was really embarrassing, ignorant, and should have never invaded their conversation like that, and that I was a total dong and should apologize to her sister, or she won't talk to me until I do. But I don't see how I was an a-hole. I was only telling her facts I saw online, which she can look up too. Oh, you mean in a conversation that you were supposed to never be the part of in the first place, nor were you invited into? Oh yes, happy joy. If she can't handle something as small as this, I don't see how she can handle raising a live human being who will probably say and do 10 times worse stuff than this. So, am I the antagonist for telling girlfriend's sister that getting pregnant isn't as hard as she is making it out to be?
Gee, let me think.
If we ever needed a reason for my interest in duct tape, this is it. I like it, it's simple, and it solves a lot of problems, even vocal ones from people's face holes. I know this post sounds super petty, but this is the most ridiculous fight I've had with my boyfriend, and unfortunately, it's where we are at. I, F28, have never shaved in my life. I think it's up to the person regardless, but I've also just never really had a lot of hair. My boyfriend recently stayed over and asked to borrow a razor. Since I don't shave, I didn't have one on hand, and apparently that grosses him out. He told me that it was unhygienic to not shave, and we argued back and forth about the issue, and when I finally told him that I'd only start shaving my legs if he shaved his first, he called me immature and petty, whereas I think he's being super fixated on this weird thing. It honestly wouldn't really bother me to shave, but I'm just more irked at this statement where he basically called me dirty.
I was serious though. I'll shave whenever he shaves too. Oh, so you don't want to shave, but you want your significant other to shave. That's absolutely wonderful. Goes to show that both brain cells have the ability to call off at the exact same time. And personally, I don't like my own body hair. I would shave it if I had the ability to. I wanted to learn how to wax and everything, and I used Nair in the past until the stores I used to get it from decided to take it off the shelves because I guess too many people forgot that you need to set a timer with that thing, and it's very sensitive on that timer. Personally, the way I see it, body hair falls into the whole my body, my choice kind of thing, and that's very much something also. However, calling your significant other unhygienic or disgusting because they have body hair, meanwhile thinking that you having body hair is also perfectly fine in the same sense because you're a guy, that doesn't sound right at all. It very sounds hypocritical, and it just sounds stupid the more I think about it. A guy freaked out when I tried to pay for our date. He said, "There's no way to win with women. Last week the girl asked me to pay, and this week you change your mind?" As if all women share a mind. There's no such thing as what girls like, because each girl likes different things. Yeah, God forbid individuality, and people not being a freaking hive mind. The way I've always seen it is like the person who initiates the date or brings up the idea of going out somewhere would be the person that's more inclined to pay from the get-go, but if the other person wants to chime in to help out, then yeah, go right ahead. But one thing that's not okay is asking somebody else out and expecting them to pay for both of you. But with that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.